The second called session adjourned sine die. We'll see you in 30 minutes. House stands adjourned.
Yes, it's not over yet. The governor just called them back for a third special session. In a statement, the governor says, when it comes to transportation, the stakes facing our state could not be higher, and a failure to act now could take years, if not most of a decade, to correct. But with that, they're coming back once again to tackle the transportation legislation they failed to pass so far. KXAN political reporter Josh Hinkle has more from the Capitol.
State lawmakers have already been here 200 days. Some wanted a break to figure this thing out. Even so, Governor Perry called them back immediately for this third special session. But as you can see, the House has already adjourned until Monday at 2 o'clock to take up this transportation issue. The threat of a third special session hung heavy in the House this week.
Don't bring us back tomorrow. I don't think that's the right thing this body wants to do.
Chairman Joe Pickett knew transportation needed more time.
I haven't given up. I've been doing this, working on transportation for 20 years, and then until something's settled, I'll keep working on it.
But the work can't wait because the number of Texas drivers is growing fast. Just look at I-35 in Austin. It's the perfect example.
This picture, as you can see, was taken in a busy American city.
From a boulevard on the brink of major expansion in the 50s.
There is a car or a truck for every 3 persons.
To construction of the freeway in the 60s. That was then, this is now. TxDOT says this stretch of I-35 in Austin is the 4th most congested in Texas. If you've been stuck in rush hour, you know what I'm talking about.
The roads are so bad.
It's everywhere. It's really bad downtown.
Lawmakers have been working on an $850 million solution. But TxDOT says it needs $4 billion a year to keep up with the state's growth.
But I have a serious problem with sending something to the voters that they're going to think, okay, we're solving transportation.
We all recognize that this is just the first step in a very long journey that we're going to have to take.
And now the first step will be to start the process all over again. But it's possible the two chambers could work more closely together this time around to actually get the process done faster and create legislation that everyone can support. Then they'll send it on to you, the voter, for approval in a future election. At the state capitol, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
During the regular session, the Texas Department of Transportation wound up with a fraction of what the funding they had requested. TxDOT needs an extra $4 billion a year to keep up with the state's growth. It also needs another $1.6 billion to address roads torn up by the oil drilling boom in South and West Texas. Lawmakers only found $850 million extra for TxDOT in the budget, with $450 million of that dedicated to the counties affected by the energy development.